Students, how are you? Prep 2. Today we'll solve from المعاصر book and explain lesson number 4, unit 1, linear function. Look at with me about the meaning of the function. We know any elements belonging to x has only one image in y. Like this, f of x equal ax plus b. We have a are two real numbers, a not equal 0 is called the linear function, and it is of the first degree because we have x power 1. Because the exponent of the variable x equal 1. In general, the domain of the linear function is R. Some real-life applications is domain is subset of R according to the problem. We'll explain how to draw the function. We can draw the table and write the image of any point. You can draw any point as you like 0, 2, 4, 2, and then draw this function like this to find the image, and then respectively the graphical. I will draw with you the question here, number 1. I will explain how to find the order by right table like this. I will draw the table and then find the image. When x equal like 0, then we have 6 minus 3 times 0, 0. 6 minus 0 is 6. And we have 1. 6 subtracted by 3 minus 3, because 1 times 3, 3. 3 minus 3 equal 6 minus 3 equal 3. Put the value of x equal 2. 2 times 3 6. 6 minus 6 equals 0. Then I will draw it graphically like this. Then we have 0 to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2. 1 the image of 1, 3. 2 is 0, and then draw a straight line passing through 3 points. Next question, g of x was equal 5x minus 3. We can draw the table. We have x and g of x. With x equals 0, 5 times 0, 0. 0 minus 3 is negative 3. 5 times 1, 5. 5 minus 3 equal 2. But here 2 times 5, 10. 10 minus 3 is 7. Then we can draw x-axis and y-axis. 0 here, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3. 1 with 2, 1, 2, 1 with 2, and then 2 with 7. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then draw a straight line passing through 3 points up, okay, like this. Understood? Passing through 3 points. Next question, it will solve number 2. I will explain it. We have now straight line passing through the order because the constant here is equal 0. Point the original point like this, passing through 0 and 0. Also because the constant was 0 in the example. Like this, f of x equal negative 3. Function, we have coefficient of x negative 3, it's meaning decreased function. Then we can draw the table like this and then find the image in the table. We have x and f of x. Put 0 and 1 and 2. Put 0 here, negative 3 times 0 equals 0. 1 times negative 3, it will be negative 3. Put 2 times negative 3 is negative 6. Okay, now I will draw the table and the graphically also like this. 0 and 0. 1 and negative 3, we have negative 1, negative 2, negative 3. 1 and negative 3. 2 and negative 6. Go down to negative 6. And then draw a straight line passing through 3 points like this. Decreased function. And f of x was equal half of x. We'll draw the table like this and write here x and f of x. 0, and we have 2 and 4. 0 times half is 0, 2 times half is 1, 4 divided by 2 is 2. Next I will draw graphically like this, x-axis and y-axis, positive and negative. 0 with 0, 1 with 2, 1, 2, 1 with 2. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 with 2. 1 with 2, or 2 with 1, and 4 with 2. And then draw a straight line passing through 3 points here. Next question. The line represents the function f of x equal 4x minus a cuts x-axis. Straight line cuts x-axis, its meaning y equals 0. Then the value of b equals 0. We have point 2 and 0. Okay. Then the value of a and b. This point 2 and 0 will be pointing to f of x. F of x equal 4x subtract by a. Okay. And we would have found the value of a by put f of 2. The result will be equal 0. Then we have 2 times 4 equal 8. 8 minus a equals 0. Then the value of a will be equal 8. Because 8 minus 8 equals 0. Then the value of a equal 8. Next question. Application of linear function. This. Self number 4. Internet companies offer limited monthly packages, and when the package ends, you are charged for every megabyte. The total amount you will pay during months is given by the function f of x equal 0.2x plus 120, where x is the number of additional megabytes. F of x is the total cost bounds from a table showing some values of x, their corresponding costs and represented correctly. Okay, we can write f of x equal the function here 0.2 reduced by x plus 120 is a constant each month. Okay, we have x and the image f of x about the cost. If we used 10 months, 10 times 0.2 to be 2 plus 120 will be 122. If we used it 20 months, 20 months, 20 times 0.2 it will be 4. 4 plus 120 will be 124. We have the total money, okay, 124. And if we used 40 megabytes, then 40 times 0.2 it will be 8. 8 times 100 plus 120, 128. Like this. Now I will draw the graphically. Asked about some values of table. Okay, now I will draw x and y axis. X we have 10, 20, 30, and 40. Okay, 10, 20, 30, 40, and the images start from 120, 120, 122, 124, 126, 128. The image of 10, 122. The image of 20, 124. The image of 40, 128. And then draw the ray start from this point to infinity. Okay, understood? Next question. The relation between the parameter of square means we have f of x equal 4x is the inside f of x. He give me the parameter, and you want to find the parameter of exchange. Then we can draw f of x equal 4x. He want to draw find the corresponding parameter graphically. 4x we can write f of if the side leads equal 1, then the parameter will be 4. 2 times 4 equal 8, and f of 3 is 12. You can draw the table here and write x and f of x. X and f of x, the image about 1, 4, 2 is 8, and 3 the image will be 12. Now I will draw graphically 1, 2, 3. The image of 1 was 4. We have here 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. The image was 1, 2, 4. 2 is 8. 3 was 12. And then draw the ray, or a straight line passing through 2 points. Understood? Second, the constant function, like f of x equal b is a constant, we can draw the function passing through the original the point 0 and 5 or 0 and 6, and the straight line will be parallel to x-axis like this. If we have b positive, x-axis is 0 and 5 or 0 and b, they are less than 0 down parallel x-axis, and b equals 0 is congruent but with x-axis. We have below and above. Like this questions, f of x equal 2, we can draw a straight line passing through the point 0 and 2 and parallel to x-axis. F x equal negative 2 passing through the point of 0 and negative 2 and parallel to x-axis. F of x equal 0 congruent of x-axis. Graphically, this function g of x equal 5, we can draw here straight line passing through the point 0 and 5. And parallel to x-axis. Number 2, f of x equal negative 4. Draw a straight line passing through the point 0 and negative 4 here down and parallel to x-axis. Okay, understood? The point here will be 0 and negative 4. 0 and negative 4. Next question. Number 7, number 1 here. Give me the constant function f of x equal negative 4. And he won't find f of 4. F of 4, it will be negative 4. We have constant function. Number 2, f of 3 over f of 0. F of 3, it will be negative 4. It's constant function. Divided negative 4, it will be 1. And number 3, we can write f of 3 plus f of negative 3. We have constant functions. The value of the first will be negative 4. And the second also negative 4. Negative 4 plus negative 4, it will be negative 8. Then the answer will be negative 8. Next question. Look at with me about by itself number 7. I solve this question now. Like this question. The same. The same question. This paper again. Okay. Now we will solve questions from معاصر book. Number 1. Raising graphically each of the following. Look at here. F of x equal 2. We can draw at 2 here, a straight line x-axis and parallel to x-axis. Number 2, equal negative 1. We can draw at negative 1 here, 0 and negative 1. G of x equal 4. We can draw x-axis and y-axis, straight line parallel to x-axis and cut off 0 and 4. Next question. We can draw graphically f of x was x. We can draw the table 0, the image of 0, 0, 1 with 1, 2 with 2. We have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 1 and 1, 2 and 2 and 2, and then draw a straight line passing through the 3 points here. What about the function like this? Number 12. We have f of x was equal negative third x plus 2. We can draw the table like this and write x and f of x with the value of x equals 0. 0 times third 0, 0 plus 2 equal 2, with 3 times negative third, it will be negative 1 plus 2, it will be 1. put 6 divided by 3 equal 2, negative 2 plus 2 equals 0, and then draw 0 with 2. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 3 with 1, 6 with 0. Number 3. Give me f of x equal 2x plus 3 and f of k equal 11. Put here k, 2 times k, 2k plus 3. Put 3 here, then we have 2k equal 11 minus 3 equal 8, and then we can divide it by 2. The value of k equal 4. Next question. You give me f of x equal ax plus 3, and the point passing through we have 3 over 4 and 0 belonging to the function f of x. Then this point will be satisfies the equation. Okay, put the value of x equals 3 over 4 and the result will be 0. Okay, equals 0 here, and we have a product by 3 over 4 plus 3. Move 3 here, then a product by 3 over 4 equal negative 3. In the value of a equal negative 3 product by reciprocal of 3 over 4, it will be 4 over 3. 3 divided by 3 equal 1. Negative 1 times 4 is negative 4. Then the value of a will be negative 4. Now he asked about f of negative 1. Okay, we found now the function will be what? F of x will be equal negative 4x plus 3, because the value of x was negative 4. Now I will complete to find f of negative 1. F of negative 1, it will be equal negative 1 times negative 4, it will be 4. 4 plus 3 equals 7. Then f of negative 1 will be 7. Okay, it's solution about this question. Next question down. The function f of x equal x power 2 plus 5x plus 4. Another function. Find the value of a. Okay, we can find the value of a where he give me linear function is with the first degree. Then a here will be equal 0, because this function is a linear function, meaning the first degree. Okay, the function will be equal 5x plus 4. Then f of negative 2. Negative 2 times 5, it will be negative 10. Negative 10 plus 4, it will be negative 6. As I understood, and the value of a will be equal 0 because it's linear. It will linear function the first degree. Then we can cancel x power 2 by put the value of a equal 0. Next question number 6. Is a straight line represents the function f of x equal 6x minus a, passing through the point b and 2 and intersect y-axis. Intersection y-axis, it's meaning x will be equal 0. Intersection y-axis, it's meaning x equals 0. Then b and 2 will be equal to 0 and 2. 0 and 2 is belonging to the function f of x. Then this satisfies. Then f of 0 will be equal to, if we put the value of x equals 0, 0 times 6, 0 times 6 equals 0, 0 minus a will be 2. Then the value of a will be negative 2. Okay, and the value of b 0. Next question number 7. The function f of x equals 3x minus x and represent graphically passing through the point a and 2a. Then such that a and 2a is belonging to the function it means it satisfies. Then f of a will be equal to a. Put the value of x equal a. Okay, then we have 3a minus 6 equal to a. Moved here 2a, 3a minus 2a equal a, and moved negative 6 will be 6. Then the value of a will be 6. Then it will be passing through what? The point. Put here 6 and 2 times 6. The point intersection with x-axis or y-axis. Y-axis meaning x equals 0. Then we have 0 and 6. The intersection with y-axis like this at 0 and 6. This point will be 0 and 6, intersection with y-axis. It's passing through the point 6 and 12 and also 0 with 6. Section x-axis, y-axis. Find the value of a if he give me this information. Number 8. F of x was equal to x plus a, and f of 3 was equal 9. Then f of 3 will be equal 2 times 3 6, 6 plus a equal 9. In the value of a, 6, 9 minus 6 equals 3. The value of a here equal 3. In the function here, f of x equal to x plus 3. F of x equal to x plus 3 is the function, okay? Then number 2, he won't find the coordinate intersecting the point line function with x-axis. Intersection with x-axis, it's meaning y will equal 0. Then y will be equal 0. Why? It's meaning f of x, because he tell me the straight line intersection x-axis. It's meaning the value of y equals 0. Okay, this is question number 1. And number 2, put the value of f of x equals 0. 0 equal 2x plus 3. Then 2x will be equal negative 3. The value of x will be negative 3 over 2. Okay, the point will be, after write negative 3 over 2, the point will be negative 3 over 2 and 0. Next question, we have table here. As a relation, he won't find the value minus b. Okay, first step, he give me the function. F of x was 4x plus 5. We can choose the point here like 3 and 17. 3 and 17 belonging to f of x. Then this point we satisfy this equation. But y 17 here equal 4x plus 15. Okay. And also we have point a and 29 belonging to the function to be satisfied. With the value of x equal a and the value will be 29. F of a, put a, and 4 times a plus 5, it will be 29. Then 4a will be equal 29 minus 5, 25. 24. We can divide it by 4 to find the value of a. Then the value of a equals 6. And also the point he give me order item b was belonging to the function f of x. It's meaning satisfies the function. Then if we put about the function, we have f of x equal 4x plus 5. We have here 8 and b. Okay, f of 8, the result will be equal p. 4 times 8, put the value of x equal 8. Okay, my students, we will put the value of x equal 8 because the point 8 and b belonging to the function f of x. Put the value of x equal 8. Then 4 times 8, 32. 32 plus 5 equal b. Then b will be 37. The value of b equals 37. He won't find a minus b. The value of a was 6 minus b 37. And the difference between them equal negative 31. Okay, it's a solution about this question. Next question, number 10. The cost of reducing a number box is given by relation f of x equal 10 plus 5x. X is a number box. F of x is a cost is in boundaries. Make a table showing some values of x and the corresponding cost is in present graphically. And find the number boxes that can be reduced plus 90 boundaries. Okay, we can draw first a table here. Right, in this table the relation between x and y. X here is the number of boxes and y is the cost of the boundaries. Okay, I will draw the table here. Okay, like this table, and raise information in the table x and f of x, x here and f of x, 1, 2, 3. With the x equal 1, 1 times 5, 5, 5 plus 10 is 15, 2 times 5, 10, 10 plus 10 is 20, 3 times 5, 15, 15 plus 10, it will be 25. Okay, and then draw the relation between x-axis and y-axis. We have 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 1, 2, 15, 2 is 20, 3 was 25, and then draw the ray. Okay, if he asked about the cost was 90, right? 90 here is the cost. It's equal 10 plus 5x. Move 10 here to left hand side. 90 minus 10, it will be 80. 80 equal 5x. Is the value of x equal 80 minus 5x, it will be 80 minus divided by 5 is 16. And the value of x equals 16. Okay, next question, 11. The price of photo after t years is given in bound by function f of t equal 12,000 subtract by 750t. Find the price for after 40 years of brushing. Find after how many years the price photo saver becomes 3,000 pounds. Okay, first step, we will put the value of t equal 4 because t here refers to the number of the years. Then you can write with me here the relation. First, f of 4. Okay, in this function f of t was equal 12,000 subtracted by 750t. I will put here t equal 4. Then we have f of 4 equal 12,000 subtracted by 750 product by 4. 12,000 subtracted by 4 times 0, 0, 4 times 5, 20, 0, and the carry up to 4 times 7, 28, 28 plus 2 equal 30. Then we can write 3, 0 here. 12 minus 3 is 9. Then the result will be 9,000. Okay, the result will be 9,000 pounds. It's the first solution. And second, he tell me if the total will be 3,000. What's the number of years? T will be what? What's the value here? Equal 3,000 equal 12,000 subtracted by 750 product by t. I will solve this equation by move 12,000 and also 750. Right here 750t. Move here positive, and 12,000 subtract by 3,000 equal 9,000. Then the number of years we can divide it together. 9,000 divided by 750. The result will be 12. In the number of years we write 12 years. Okay. Next question down. Number 12. A tank with capacity of 260 liters is completely full of water. Water leaks from it such that the relation between amount of remaining water in the tank 50 liters and elapsed time t in hours. Function f of t equal to 216 subtract by 6t. F of t was equal to 216 subtract by 6t. Represent the function graphically, and then when does the tank become completely? If we write f of t with 0. Okay, first step, I will draw the table like this. We have here t and f of t. Put 0 or okay, 6 minus times 0, 0, 216. Put 1 times 6, 6, 210. Put 2 times 6, 12, 216 minus 12, 204. Now I will draw x-axis and y-axis from 0, 1 to 3. We have here 200, 210, 220. 0 was 216, 1 was 210, and 2 was 204. And we draw a straight line like this. Okay, he asked about what is the time if it will be in bt. In bt at t at f of t equals 0. Then at f of t equals 0. Then 0 equal 216 subtracted by 60. 0. Okay, then 6t will be equal to 116 divided by 6. 21 divided by 6 equals 3. 3 times 6 equals 18, and the remainder 3. 36 divided by 6 equals 6. Then after 36 hours. Question. The cost of renting football field points given by the function f of t equal 120t plus 80, where the number of hours of renting the field. Find the cost of renting the field for 2 hours. After how many hours will the cost be? 680. He asked about find the cost of renting. First question, we can draw the table and also draw the relation, but he asked for 2 hours. First step, f of t, then we can write t equal 2. F of 2 equal, put here 120 times 2 plus 80. 120 times 2, it will be 240 plus 80, right? 0, 8 plus 4, 12, 2 and the carry 1, 2 plus 1, 3. The result will be 320. Okay, understood? The cost filled for 2 hours, it will be 320. Okay, the total here will be pounds. Then at f of t will be equal, he tell me here, find the cost of renting field for 2 hours. After how many hours will the cost will be 680? Then we can write 680 equivalent to 120t plus 80. We can move 80 here to subtract from 680, will be 600 is 120t. In the value of t equal, we can divide it, the result will be 5 after 5 hours. Okay, the number of hours will be 5. Next question down, look with me number 15. Also give me relation here, f of n equal 3n plus 20, where n is the number of listed baskets. Find the height of baskets when here are 10 baskets. F of 10 equal, in this relation, with the value of n equal 10. We have 3 product by 10 times plus 20. 3 times 10 30. 30 plus 20 is 50. At f of n was equal to, then 2 will be equal 3n plus 20. 2 here refers to the number of meters. Then we can move the here. At n equal to 2 times 3, 6 plus 12. But he asked about here 2 meters. Okay, the relation here by centimeter, convert from centimeter, from meter to centimeter, will be 200 centimeter. Okay, then we have 200 centimeter. Move here 20, 200 subtract 20, 180 equal 3n. In the number here, it will be 60. In the number of baskets, it will be 60 baskets. Solution number 1, it will be 50 centimeters the length, and here it will be 60 baskets. Next question, given thinking, he give me the relation here about x-axis and y-axis like this. This function f of x was equal 4 minus 2x. We can find the point here at x equals 0. Then f of x, f of 0 equal 4 minus 2 times 0, it will be 4. Then the point here, it will be 4 and 0. And then at y equal 0, with the value of f of x equals 0, then 0 will be equal 4 minus 2x. Then the value of x equal be 2. Then the point here would be 0 and 2. Okay. Now we can find the area. Half times base times the height. The base here was 4 and the height was 2. Half of 4, 2. 2 times 2 is 4. And the answer will be 4 square units. Okay, the area will be 4 square units.